HTTV in association with Absolute Warehouse Services. Danny, what's your immediate thoughts after that game?
Obviously disappointing. Obviously first half wasn't great. Half time I held my hands up at half time for my mistake. Me and Backer didn't communicate. Happens. I thought he was going to kick it. He thought I was going to kick it. Then one of you tries to kick it and it falls in their lap. That happens. Been in the game long enough to move on from that, and we spoke half time, and then the reaction we all wanted from the half time we got from the first 5-10 minutes. And all of a sudden you're 2-1 up. I think the most disappointing thing today is after the game is that the first half was poor, but then you find yourself 2-1 up. For the next 10 minutes after that is key. You're at home. It's so key from that point on to stay 2-1, let the game settle again, and then you're in control. And I think we have to learn from that. Like I said, you find yourself in a position where you're 2-1 up at home. Crowd were buzzing again. It gave us a lift on the pitch. It's been a tough couple of weeks. Not sure the decision on the ref. I have to have a look at that again. On that led to the second goal. It looked like a foul to me. I'll have to have a look. And it was a good goal from them. And the third one, look, I have all my hands up for the first one. I'm sure Cam, well, he already has. He does the same. He doesn't need to come out. And then it swung again. Our crowd were flat, understandably. Can't believe they're now 3-2 down, and you've got to go again. And from then on, it was just that was it. I don't feel like after that it was ever going to go in our favour.
Speaking about that first half specifically, why do you think we struggled to get going?
I don't know whether to be fair to them, sometimes look at yourself as a team, and fair to them, they had lads that came in fresh. We've not played, so it was their first game in a while. They come in, and the ones that did come in, they had probably they were all probably man of the match for their team. Folks was really good. Paulia I know was really good, and Campbell. So it's and credit to them. They obviously had something to prove, and they did that, and it caused us problems.
Yeah, and then second half, like you said, came out flying, scored from 2 set pieces. We look like a real threat, don't we, from those dead ball situations?
Yeah, and they've been working on it in training. Backer's, his delivery's been great, and KG's the same from corners, and and we've got Steve who will attack it, but. If you actually look closely at some of the goals we scored, it has come down to other lads blocking players and playing their part in assisting for the lads to go and head it.
Like you said, then we got ourselves ahead. It went 2-2, 3-2. After that point, how hard was it mentally to kind of go again, and physically as well? Because like you say, we've had a lot of games in this short period. We're not looking for excuses, but it's the truth.
Yeah, there's no excuses, and like I said, I think we're just disappointed that we were 2-1 up, and then you're at home. The Stoke are down there, we're down there. I think we expect more of each other. It's a fight, it's a big game. Like I said, people make mistakes, but it's just that that fight and winning second balls and all that stuff, which is the basics. And fortunate today, I'd say most of us was just wasn't getting that second ball, or wasn't, and always just a second too late. And it's we all know you can't, you've got to be better than that.
And now obviously we've got to dust ourselves down because Emirates FA Cup just round the corner against Southampton.
Yeah, and it's a big competition. Everyone loves the FA Cup, and it's a Premier League team, and like I said, it's been a tough Christmas period, and a shame. I feel we could have done a lot better. But yeah, now we have to, you know, sometimes we have to move on and look ahead. And sometimes the good thing about these games coming quick and fast is that you can play the next one soon rather than dwelling in it, waiting for the next game in a week. For the fans, and put a performance on and give them, you know, we started off the year bad for ourselves and for them, and we know we can do a lot better than that in 2020.